Premier Heating and Air is now offering free home energy audits. Call Premier Heating and Air now at 478-300-2633 for your free home energy audit. Premier's professional technicians will inspect your vents and duct system for cleanliness, inspect your attic insulation, check your indoor air quality, evaluate moisture barriers, and more. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633 and experience a Premier difference today. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Offer ends 2/29/24.
Welcome everybody. I'm glad to have with me today Kristen Best, and we are talking Arts and Crafts Festival, and that to me is one of the most exciting things about the St. Patrick's Festival, doing the parade and then moving right over to Arts and Crafts. So you are vice chair this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what that means.
So that means that I am the Indian to Abby's chief. Abby is the chair, and I just come along and help her out.
Yeah, Abby McAllister, and we are actually filming this in her studio here at Fancy Dancer.
Yep, that's right. We're here this morning getting the final layout together. All the applications have come through, so we're dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's.
How difficult is it? Because it's, when you look at it like from a drone footage and look down, it's so complex, so big, so many vendors. How difficult is it to put together?
Well, thankfully, we're having it again this year at the Market on Madison, so that makes it a little bit easier because we've done it there year after year. So we have a map drawn out, and we just plug the different vendors in and get the map all set up.
How many vendors, you know?
We're going to have around 100 this year,
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
And so many things. We walk through and interview a lot of the vendors, but so many people, this is their thing to do when they come to Dublin.
Yep.
You know, they save that weekend at Super Saturday, which this year is March what?
March 16th.
March 16th.
Mm-hmm.
And what got you involved in the St. Patrick's Festival? Because you knew coming in, it's a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot of work. Abby called me and just wanted me to help her out with the Arts and Crafts Festival. I thought it would be a great way to get involved in the best weekend here in Dublin.
And are you a part of, I had asked Randy and Tammy recently about, you know, we paved the streets downtown. Mm-hmm. So are you involved in the, when we go out and paint the leprechauns on the street?
Yep, the shamrocks, yep. Every year the whole festival committee gets together and goes and shamrocks the streets.
How dangerous is that?
Well, they shut down the streets for us, so it's not too dangerous.
Yeah, it's not like the Frogger game or something where you're dodging and darting. But, you know, you got to admit, and your office is downtown, but you got to admit, we got the most beautiful downtown.
We do.
And we both go and go other places, but and you see these other downtowns. We are very fortunate. Because you don't realize it as much as I do, but I grew up here, and downtown was it. Everything was downtown, Woolworth and all these other places. You went downtown, and then downtown's dried up, and it skipped a whole generation, mm-hmm. and thank the Lord it's back. And I just asked Glenda Berry recently, but the tens of thousands of just selfies that are taken downtown, it's crazy from Bicentennial Plaza, Jackson Street Plaza, and up and down downtown. But mm-hmm. it's the to-go place again.
Yep.
And I know you didn't see that generation we skipped, but what do you think about our downtown?
Oh, I think it's a special place. It's definitely the heart of our town. I moved back to Dublin in 2014, and that was kind of the beginning of the revitalization. So from when I moved back home after college to now, it's, you know, a remarkable difference in downtown.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin with Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space. So hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
Another year is winding down here at Dublin Chevrolet GMC, and we all know what that means. With more inventory and better deals, we're gearing up for a spectacular holiday season. So there's no better time to find the car of your dreams or the truck or SUV of your choice here at Dublin Chevrolet GMC. And don't forget to come in and register for our annual 12 Days of Christmas giveaway now. Just remember, we do Christmas well here at Dublin Chevrolet GMC.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm talking with Kristen Best. She is the Vice Chair of the Arts and Crafts Festival. Okay, set the Arts and Crafts aside just for a second. What is your favorite or some of your favorite events of St. Patrick's?
Well, I'd have to say arts and crafts is the best. I'm a little bit biased, but even as a young girl, that was always my favorite event. The pancake supper, you know, that's a community favorite for sure. And as I've grown to do business in Dublin, I really love the Irish Chamber breakfast too.
Yeah, we got a good treat this year for the Irish breakfast. Got a Olympian coming. She's going to bring the medal with her, and Heath promised us Saturday we could actually touch the medal. Now, she's going to go along with that, but Heath's already committed us on that. But, you know, and you're right, growing up here in Dublin, I was telling you off camera about being in my first St. Patrick's parade, not knowing many years later I would be commentating the parades downtown, but it has grown so much from when I was a little boy, and even when you were growing up, it's totally different.
Definitely.
And this is bigger than any of us. You know, it's something that we talked about. It's a lot of work, but community, we put that first, and it's just remarkable because everybody's volunteers, aren't they?
Oh yeah, yep, and I would say especially Abby in the position that she's in, this time of year it becomes a full-time job, and in other cities, positions like what Abby has or the positions that Tammy and Randy are in this year as co-chairs of the festival, those are paid positions. Like for the Cherry Blossom Festival, that's actually a full-time job, but that speaks a lot to our community that this entire festival is run off just volunteers.
Yes, it is. It's and you're right. Cherry Blossom, they pay big bucks to those people that, and they do a wonderful job. But to be all volunteers, what is it like to get together with that committee and you're planning things that you know is taking on a life of its own?
It's a special thing. This is my third year helping Abby with Arts and Crafts Festival, and we're a part of the larger committee at large, and it's like a family. You know, every meeting it's like getting together with a group of your close friends. They all care about you. You care about them. So the committee is a very tight-knit group that you feel lucky to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a wonderful group. We could name every one of them right now. We're not going to do that because we missed one, then either you or me was going to be in trouble.
Definitely.
So, it'll probably be me. But 3 years ago, you mentioned this is your third year. So that originally, when maybe you was approached, or you tell me how it happened, but Did you really know what you were getting into, or did you come in eyes wide open?
I did not know what I was getting into, but I've been pleasantly surprised. It is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and it's been great to get to know different people that I didn't know before that are a part of the committee, and just seeing kind of the magic behind the scenes that brings this whole festival together.
I shouldn't ask you this, but I am anyway. What was George's reaction when you come home and said, I'm getting involved with the St. Patrick's Committee?
He said, oh, Lord. But he is more than supportive. He and my father-in-law, who most of you know I work in the family business with, they are very supportive and really just admire the committee's commitment to this festival.
And that is so important. If you're watching now and you say, she's in real estate, whatever. No, you think about, even I was talking to Randy Stone, our co-chair, but, Jay Mullis is pretty well, and they've been in business together for many years, but still, he's been able to cover for him, and they've covered for him while he does these other things. And I know when Patrick Thames, he was the co-chair, Sam Bell and all of them at Baker Dudley, let him have that time because it takes a lot of time, a lot of time. Now, Tammy, I put her on the spot, and I'm probably going to do you the same, so we'll skip on over it. We may edit this part out. I don't know. We did edit the part out with Tammy, but still, do you have your? Now, I put Tammy on the spot. I'm not going to put you on the spot, okay? But do you have your proclamation kinda down?
No.
You got the first two lines?
I've got hear ye, by the order vested in me, by the order of the Blarney Stone and the order of the Shillelagh. That's about as far as I've got.
That is good. That is good. It's only like one more line to go.
Yeah, I can't remember that last line though.
Yeah. But we start if you're new to Dublin, y'all, this is the 59th. 59th. You look really good to be 59.
Yeah, feeling great.
But this is 59 years we've been doing this festival. And if you're watching us on YouTube right now or Instagram or Facebook and you're in some of these other areas, we want them to come to town and be a part of this, don't we?
Absolutely, yep. We have people from all over the whole state of Georgia that come down for this weekend. And we've got vendors from all the surrounding states. We've got food trucks from North Carolina coming. So it's a great weekend, and it's definitely worth visiting Dublin for.
Oh, and you can eat shark, you can eat possum, maybe not possum, but you can, all these things that I can try that I never get.
Definitely.
So you have very unique vendors, don't you?
Absolutely. We work hard to bring a good array of different vendors, and we try not to have too many duplicates. So it's always a good, unique vendor selection. Yeah,
it's quite a balancing act because you want a good, you don't want all the same thing. You want people to come and enjoy it, and it's just amazing how you draw these people, like you said, from North Carolina. I mean, it takes some doing to load up and pack up and get all your stuff, come from North Carolina for that one day. So now we're going to take another break and come back and wrap things up, but I got to find out, was it Abby or Kristen? Because one of them, I understand, is responsible for the weather that day. So we'll be back right after this.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin. You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, I'm talking with Kristen Best. She is the vice chair of our Arts and Crafts Festival this year. And we were talking before the break. I got to know who's in charge of the weather. Is it you or Abby, or is it, since Randy and Tammy's not here, who is it?
Well, technically, none of us are in charge of the weather, but there is an old wives' tale that it never rains on the Munchies, Main Street Munchies. Mm-hmm. And we have brought that back the last few years to be on the evening of Super Saturday. So if that old wives' tale is true, that means that the arts and crafts and the parade are covered because it never rains on the Munchies.
So the old wives she's talking about is Jeff Kennedy, because he's always, him and Kathy Jones, some of them's always involved in that. But you're absolutely right. It's never rained on that event.
Yeah.
So it being on the same day, but we're going to have beautiful weather, and no matter what it is, cold, hot, in between, we're going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
So, well, let's run down before we go with arts and crafts, who, what, when, where, and how.
So we're going to be at the Market on Madison. The festival starts at 10 a.m. on Super Saturday, March 16th. We'll be out there all day long. We've got a great selection of arts and crafts vendors, a good selection of local and also people that have traveled in and out of state for this. And we'll have G Rhythm's Tiny Dancers on stage.
Sounds good. And before we go, your husband and brother-in-law and daddy-in-law always have to be a part of the Pig in the Park.
Oh, yeah. That's where they're at right now. They're at a planning meeting getting ready for Pig in the Park. That's their main event of the year.
It's so good. Phil pulls rank every year and makes George and Phil do the interview on television. So every year he pulls. Of course, he's been on TV so many times, Phil has, so it's just like
that's right.
Second nature. But at least when I get Phil on, he's always funny. You know, he's always got a joke. He's always got, it's got to be fun around the dinner table, isn't it?
Always.
Lively, very lively. We better leave it at that. Though.
Yep.
Thank you, Kristen. Come be a part of our 59th annual St. Patrick's Festival. Aaron, go Bry.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future? That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
Hello, my name is Steve Hardeman, and I'm the lead pastor of the Dublin Church of God. We want to give you a special invitation to come and visit us here in house. On Sundays, it's at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. And Wednesday nights, it's at 7 p.m. Our church is located in 1059 Claxton Dairy Road in Dublin, Georgia. We are a church that ministers to the whole family to give them hope, to counsel, to love, and a place to grow. We invite you to join us on our spiritual journey We're looking for that blessed hope and the glorious appearance of our great God and Savior Jesus Christ.
North, south, east, or west, Friendly Gus is on your way today. Fuel up with Friendly Gus's delicious breakfast, made fresh every day. Your wallet and your belly will thank you. Choose from our 20, 40, and 60-piece chicken finger and wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus, on your way today. Also shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson in Dublin for additional items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more.